Hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in this beautiful planet Earth, journeying together with me and with other 8 billion of amazing souls. I welcome you to my channel. My name is Miriam Cunha, and this is the channel where we talk about things that help us navigate through this journey on Earth. Well, it's been quite a journey this week, I gotta say. and we uh, we were going to talk about that together with Mari Abraham, my shaman friend from the Okanagan, but she will be, we decided that it's better we'll be together next Sunday and talk about answering to the call, because we are all receiving this call right now, and she's got very important information to share with all of us from her spirit guides. But tonight I already had lots of technical issues to get online. I was supposed to do a Spanish live on my Spanish channel, and it wasn't possible because the computer wasn't cooperating. The Zoom program wasn't cooperating. Everything was stuck. And then I was like, okay, this is it. I can't do it right now. There's some energy hanging on, so I gotta had to work all of this out. Now it's working again, and let's talk about the storm. The storm, the magnetic storm we're going through, and let's throw in some Schumann resonance into the pot. So what's happening? We have a set of things. We have a conjunction of things. And I am not going to talk about all of them, but I chose the ones that I actually follow, which are the Mayan Tzolkin sacred calendar and also the Schumann resonance picks. And those are the two things that together can say a lot about what's going on. But of course, there is the astrology aspect of the energetics. There are other energetic aspects of our beings ascending to higher dimensions, Earth giving birth to a new Earth, and all of those things all happening at the same time. But anyway, last week I took a peek on what was coming into the Mayan calendar days, because actually, let me share the screen so that you can understand better what I'm talking about. This calendar system of time, it's a little different from what we are accustomed to, which is the Gregorian calendar. And we have to look at it as multidimensional and fractal, and we have to get used to this concept, because that's where our soul is heading to the understanding of this multidimensional concepts of energy, of fractal, of patterns that keep repeating, and the time that everything is happening at the same time. It's it is. The moment that exists is now. So let me share the screen with you. I'm gonna share this screen here. Okay, so what you can see there, let's see, just I'm gonna make sure you can see what I'm sharing. Just a moment. There is a delay in between what I say and what it shows live, so I gotta wait. Now I can see that you can see what I see. So this is my software or app that shows several aspects of the Tzolkin calendar on the version, updated version known as Dream Spell, updated by Jose Arguelles and his wife and the whole team working with them at the time. They did a lot of upgrading, and people who start synchronizing with this information start receiving other updates and other updates. And what I have come to know about the study of this for decades, because I've been studying this since the 90s, is that there's always another angle and another combination to look at it. It's not a flat linear thing. It's a multidimensional set of informations on how things have been created on this galaxy and how things work. It's like the programming matrix of everything on this galaxy. So it is beyond what we can actually completely understand, and we keep learning from it. All of us that study this keep learning all the time. So the you actually get in sync with the spirit guides that guard this information, and when they sense you tapping into this information, they give you more information and more understanding when you're ready. Hello, Robert and John, my beautiful souls. I love you. Thank you for being here. So let's talk about this. Because it has been so intense. It's this journey of this week. So what happened? Last weekend, I think it was after I did the live. I can't remember when I tapped into, let me see what's happening. I think, or maybe it was when the Schumann resonance started peaking. But anyway, I looked at this wave that started on Wednesday. So what happens is this calendar, it's a combination of 20 symbols, which are here on this column on the left, and 13 numbers, which creates all these different 260 combinations of frequencies of numbers with the archetypes energies. And today we are here where it's highlighted green. We are on the blue night number 5. So we are in full command of our dreams and our connection with the astral dimension, and with our intuition and with the abundance of the universe. Not on the, what do you mean, John? Mm, magnetic storm. I don't know what you're talking about, you guys. Anyway, but okay, so we're on this day here. So on Wednesday, March 3rd, let me change the date to March 3rd. Let's go back to 3rd. We started a wave. So what are waves? Waves are sequences of days or years or months, because the Mayans worked big with the number 13. So a 13, it's a cycle, and because this is a fractal, it can be applied to 13 minutes, 13 days, 13 months, 13 years, 13 thousands of years. In this case, we're looking at it as days. So on March 3rd, last Wednesday, we started a wave of 13 days. After every 13 days, you start a new wave of 13 days. So we're heading to the middle column of the calendar here as the days pass by. But we're here on this column here, starting with the blue storm, magnetic blue storm, perfect name. and followed by the sun and the red dragon, the white wind, the day of today, which is the blue night, the yellow seeds, the red serpent, and so far so on until the 13, which is March 15, which ends the wave on the monkey number 13. So what does it mean? Remember, if you have listened to some of my other videos, I talked about the year of the lunar storm. The years on the Mayan calendar start on July 26th of every year. And every year is ruled by an archetype and a number, also in the sequence of 13. So the previous year, on July 26th of 2019, we started a wave of 13 years with a magnetic year. Then last year, 2020, we started the second year of this 13 years. And the second day or year of a sequence of 13 is the challenge, meaning that from July 26th last year to July 25th this year, we're going through a challenge. What is the challenge? It's the blue storm, meaning that our challenge is to learn how to self-generate our own energy, how to catalyze the energy ourselves, how not to depend on an external source of energy, how to find our source of energy. And that is the challenge. But it also comes with external storms, because in the physical reality that we actually perceive, we actually see the physical storm happening, which makes it look like it's chaotic because it's all the system being stormed into a new system. And that's the year we're going through. And then in within the year, we have all these waves, right? And the wave that started on Wednesday, which is a sequence of 13 days, it gives us a double storm. So when I looked at that, and now I'm going to put that wave, here's the wave, started on Wednesday. And this wave brought us the energy of attracting opportunities to learn about the storm, attracting opportunities to learn about how to self generate our own energy, attracting opportunities to learn about how to catalyze this energy. So when I looked at that and it's like, holy smokes, we're gonna have double storm. So we're in a year of challenging through the storm, and then we get this 13 days of attracting the storm to our lives. It's kind of like, okay, you've learned enough about the storm, so now let's see what you've learned and what you can do with it, and let's attract more to your personal being and feel the storm inside of you. And what happened since Wednesday? We had a peak of resonance, of Schumann resonance energy hitting the earth. Because what's happening is, actually, I posted a link of a video of a beautiful soul being, Michael, that he actually shares lots of good information. And I found this video he made last year where he explains what the Schumann resonance is and the peaks and the blackouts when you actually look at the chart. So I'm just gonna share the other screen here so you can see what I'm talking about. This is, am I sharing the right screen? I hope so. I can't see it. Let's see. What am I sharing? What am I sharing? Just make sure. Make sure. Yeah, I am. Okay. So you can look at what I'm sharing in the screen. There is the actual chart of measurement of the Schumann resonance this week, partially this week. Actually, this chart starts on March 3rd, but this is UTC time, so you have to always be um, changing the UTC time to your local time. So I always have to take 12 hours out of the UTC hour to know what time is here in what Pacific time is, to realize where we're at. But what happened was that we had this cut out the previous part of the chart, but we had this resonance going on for almost 3 days straight with very little pause in between. So everybody was feeling very overwhelmed because everybody feels it in a different way. And it's like a storm energy going through you. It's the magnetic storm. And that's exactly what we're going through in the Mayan calendar. That's what's amazing. So we're like, okay, let's attract all this storm. Come in. We can do it. We can do it. And for me, what it does is like it makes me very sleepy. And I've been struggling to do what I have to do, but I just when I sleep, uh, Bob tells me, "Oh, you're always sleepy." Well, there have been lots of peaks. It's almost like a call. Go traveling in the astral plan. Don't be in the physical. Let the physical work itself out. That's how it works with me. And sometimes I have some pains and aches, but there is a group on Facebook that people share what they feel, and it's amazing how it matches more or less what everybody's feeling, and people know already. Okay, there must be a magnetic storm coming to Earth. So what the Schumann resonance is the Earth has a magnetic resonance that it's been the normal so far, but since the earth started changing years ago, because it's been changing already, slowly, slowly, but it's getting faster. So since it started changing, the well, how can I say? Because it's been changing because of the updates of light coming from the central sun of the galaxy through our sun, which makes explosions of energy and creates magnetic storms that hits the earth and upgrades everything that is here. This is how big this thing is, okay? And look at that video there. That I think I will post the link below later, but you will understand better what this whole Schumann resonance is. So I was very puzzled about the blackouts because what happened this week is, as you can see on the chart, after a huge peak of hours and hours that seemed like never end, we had a blackout. So I was wondering, it's like, why is it a blackout? Is it because the system is not reading it? Are they hiding something? Uh, is it like zero? I don't think it's zero. I haven't come to a conclusion why the blackout happens. Michael on that video, he believes is, I forgot what he said. He didn't get to a full conclusion either, but in my opinion, because that's how when the blackout was happening is when I felt the energy the strongest. So I think the system just couldn't read it. It couldn't read it. It was so strong that it couldn't read it. And then it went back to showing again the normalized Schumann resonance on Earth. So Earth goes back to beating its heart very calmly again. And then there was another blackout. So right now we're going through a blackout, but I always like to keep looking at the charts and see where it goes. So I'm going to stop this screen here and share the Mayan calendar again. Mhm. What happened? What happened? Hmm, Sure. Share screen to no screen. Oh, that's what. That's why. Just a moment. Okay. I closed the Mayan calendar. That's why I had to open it again. Share it. Now I can. It's not showing. It's not showing. Screen two. Screen one. Form one. Where is it? Am I sharing it? Bear with me. I'm having technical issues today. Maybe it's my brain processing all this energy. I felt like that when I was trying to go live for the Spanish video. I felt like my energy was vibrating so high that the computer couldn't cope with it. Ay. Then I was like, okay, there's nothing you can do. Just relax and laugh because that's the way it is. Like right now, I can't find the screen that I want to share with you. There, now I found it. There it is. There. Blue, please move this window away. I'm trying. What can you see now? What can you see now? Well, meanwhile, I will read the comments. Now, YouTube pages that I checked. Kisses and yes. Just want to make sure you can see the screen I want to share. Mm. Bear with me, bear with me. There is a little delay in between me and the stream. Hmm. There is a big delay. A big delay. There is a big delay. Come on. Come on, beautiful system. Cooperate with me. Well, I'm going to assume you can see the Mayan calendar and talk about it. But then I can't see it. I can't see it. Sorry. If I don't see it, I can't explain it. So I had to close it and I will open it again. Now it's going to work. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Sure. Now we're talking. There. Okay, so we're back to the magnetic blue storm week. Oh no, 13 days sequence that started last Wednesday. And there it is. So we have the Wednesday here attracting the storm, the magnetic storm, so that we can learn about it, understand it, catalyze all that energy of shifting and transformation. And then the challenge of the 13 days is enlighten yourself. It's the sunshine enlightening yourself. That was the challenge day was on Thursday, the 4th. And that's a day when we started really feeling the magnetic storm hitting us really hard. So on Thursday was our challenge of the 13 days sequence. And the challenge is to use our intelligence, our free will to enlighten ourselves and become free. Freedom, enlightenment through freedom. That's the challenge. So, to accomplish the purpose of the 13 days, to self generate our own energy and transform ourselves, we need to overcome the challenge of allowing our freedom to enlighten, to choose enlightenment and enlighten ourselves. So, enlightenment is the challenge of those 13 days. And that was Thursday. Then we got to Friday. Friday brought us the energy of what are we teaching others with this learning we're going through? What are we serving the earth with or others? Is the service energy. And through this wave, we serve others, we serve the earth, we serve the purpose through understanding that we are our own mothers and we give birth to ourselves and that we can nourish ourselves. What an amazing moment when we are actually being told by the system that we can't go hug other people, that we can actually learn about hugging ourselves, nourishing ourselves, loving ourselves, and using the instinct of survival, the sexual energy power, the Kundalini chakras awakening to activate the mother in ourselves, our mother to ourselves. We are the mother and the child. So that is the service of the 13 days. And then we had Saturday, yesterday. And yesterday, the energy was to reflect about the spirit and how the spirit flows and communicates. The spirit energy is that energy that is like the wind, it flows, it blows communication, it blows information. So, information is actually something that flows like the wind. It's everywhere in this matrix because everything is energy, and energy contains the seeds of the information that created it. And this is the energy that on this wave brings us the understanding on how we can actually materialize and shape on a physical form the learning about the storm. So it is connecting with our spirit through meditation and reflection so that we can actually blow the wind of the spirit and actually manifest the material, physical dimension that we want. And then today, the fifth day of the wave, it's the blue night guided by the blue monkey in full command. So today we set the energy into full command. Something that started on Wednesday, today it's set in full command of flowing through, not taking things too serious, understanding that everything is abundant, the universe is infinitely abundant, and that we can actually tap into our dream state to manifest realities as we want and play with it like the monkey does. And that's the energy of today. And that's why, after I was having these issues with the computer not allowing me to do the other video, I started laughing because that's how we have to do it. Like, okay, it's not flowing, just don't take it serious, laugh, flow with it. Mm. Okay, there I have a hair here uh, flowing. Where is this hair? It's just I can feel it. Okay, number 6. Tomorrow, Monday, we have the balance of the wave. So those 13 days has a balance, and the balance energy, it's tomorrow. So take advantage and balance yourself tomorrow, because the energies will be more balanced. And what is it asking us to do? It's asking us to actually reflect on what kind of seeds we want to plant to actually harvest from. So we plant the seeds of our creation, of our realities, and let them flourish and let them become what we planted, right? The seed is a code. So tomorrow we're planting the seeds to let them flourish. And through planting the seeds, it can be a real seed, like a physical seed of a plant, but it also means seeds of things we're growing inside, right? That we've planted inside and that we're allowing to grow and flourish. So that is the day tomorrow. So it starts not to be as heavy as it was at the beginning of the wave. And then we have on Tuesday the energy of channeling. Tuesday is the day that allows us to tap into more information that we need to know about the evolution of Earth and our own evolution and our movement and the awakening of our energies through the chakras and through our Kundalini and sexual energy. That's what the energy, that's the information we can channel on Tuesday. And Wednesday, we have the 10th of March. Then we get into the integrity point of the 13 days. And that's when it balances into integrity. And the integrity of this learning is a radical transformation guided by unconditional love that will activate the whole wave the next day, the 11th of March, by bringing us abundance of dreams that will give us information about how to heal ourselves and how to organize ourselves. And the following day, the 12th, March 12th is Friday. We have the manifestation of the learning of those 13 days. The whole thing manifests on March 12th through beauty, creativity, art, elegance, guided by the power of the warrior, which give us courage to embrace beauty. It might seem strange, but we have been programmed to embrace ugliness and chaos and suffering and all that stuff. So when we think about, okay, let's manifest beauty, let's manifest elegance, let's manifest creativity, it feels like something strange. Most people say, oh, I'm not creative, I'm not artistic. Yes, you are. We all are. It's just that we forgot about it because we've been reprogrammed to do not create, to do not create beauty, to to punish ourselves and all of that stuff. So that day, it's a very good day to manifest beauty in your life, to be creative, to have courage, to embrace beauty in your life, to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. It doesn't matter how you look, you are always beautiful because you're shining your light through this stormy wave, catalyzing it to transform yourself into an unconditional love being. I wouldn't say transform because we are unconditional love already. We are that already. It's just transforming ourselves into actually allowing this unconditional love to flow. And then we have Saturday the 13th. Saturday the 13th is the day we start letting go of this whole storm wave through purifying our emotions. So it's the day that we have the opportunity to purify anything that is left over, that it doesn't serve us anymore. So it's a good day to use water as an element to purify. It doesn't matter if it is a shower, drink a lot of water, cry. Crying is water. Put your feet on the cold creek, on the beach, and or wherever you are. Connect with water in and out and allow water to clean all the emotions that don't serve you anymore. And that's the energy for next Saturday. So it's going to be an intense day. Good thing it's Saturday. Most people don't work. So you can take the opportunity to catalyze all these emotions. And then we have Sunday, the 14th of March. It's the collaboration of the spirits, the spirit guides, the angels, the archangel, whatever you want to call your helpers, come on the 12th of the wave and collaborate with the transition. And they are collaborating with us by giving us information from the spirit on what unconditional love really is. So basically connecting with our heart so that we can actually transcend everything on Monday the 15th. And the transcending of this wave happens with the activation of our inner vision. It's the ego, which is helping us to be more playful like the monkey and play with magic and create magic and laugh and not take things so serious because we are here to learn having fun. So this whole learning, this whole ups and downs of energy, all this overwhelming energy, it's just showing us that we can actually play with all of that and not take everything so serious because this is another reprogramming we suffered that everything is going to be so serious and so exact. And well, the universe is already exact, you know. Friend, was it you, John, that's shared that video on Facebook? A video of somebody who connected a little amplifier microphone in a leaf of a sunflower, and then all they can hear is like a symphony playing. And then you can imagine when you walk in the forest surrounded by all these plants and they all have their music playing. And if you tune into that frequency, you can hear it. Or even if you don't hear it physically with your ears, you can feel the benefits of being there. And that's because nature is perfect. So why have we been influenced to believe that we need to be fixing things all the time when the universe is already perfect, right? There is a song by a composer in Brazil. He passed from his physical body already decades ago, but he used to sing a song about I am the gardener of the universe. And it's the story of a person that believes he's got the obligation of fixing everybody and everything. And it's so much responsibility that drives this gardener crazy because I have the obligation to fix everything in the universe. The only obligation you have is to fix yourself. And even that is not an obligation. You do it if you want because you are the one who suffers the consequences of whatever you do to yourself, right? So it's you stop trying to fix anybody. It's not time to get fixing anybody, only you. Stop trying to fix the system. Stop trying everything it's already fixed. It depends on how we focus with our consciousness of this reality. And as a critical mass of awakening, the more people, the merrier. We're co creating an amazing, amazing, amazing reality for the new earth. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing the screen and leave you here with lots of things to think and act upon because there is more to come. I'm just going to take a quick peek about the following week. Let's see. Following week, uh, we'll be entering. That's very interesting. So I'll do a reading about that after, but just for you to know, March 16, we start a wave of freedom, free will. So lots of things are going to be set free and intelligently because it's the human, yellow human wave with the challenging of activating our survival instinct through exploring different ways of doing things. That would be the next wave. And we're walking towards, oops, we're walking towards the center of the Tzolkin, which, let me open again. The center of the Tzolkin. It's always a very powerful place to be. And the next one will happen. I will tell you soon. May. Oh, actually, pretty soon. Pretend. April 11, we start getting into a sequence, two sequences of 13 days that get us into the center of the Tzolkin. And those are always very, very deep energy to work towards unconditional love and being playful. All right. So what are you saying, John? Sounds cool though. I'll have to look for that one. Yeah. All right. Beautiful beings of this planet. Thank you for journeying with me in this video and on live as well, because some of you I have very close here in my heart. And yes, I love you. And I love myself too, which is very important. Because if I don't love myself, I can't love anybody. And that applies to everyone, right? So that is the journey I am into, to learning what I that I am. I am that I am. That's a very powerful mantra. And that unconditional love flows from within. All right. Take care, rest, drink a lot of water, get in contact with nature. And I'm telling that myself, I need to go to. I was just waiting for winter to pass because I don't like cold temperatures. But now it's getting better. So I'm going to start going outside. And that's it. So I'll see you and talk to you next Sunday for sure. And Mary Abraham will be here with me. So we will be sharing messages that we've been receiving from our spirit guides for this journey we're all going through. And we'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.